Throughout my time on YouTube, I went back and looked at Fall Guys and what became of it after 4 years. I uncovered to myself why Fall Guys had such a sharp fall off, and then it led me to Stumble Guys, a half-baked clone of Fall Guys stealing none of what made it unique or special. No goofy physics, just terrible game modes. It really was a shallow vessel to throw a bunch of known franchises and IP on it to ultimately steal money from little kids. Looking at you, Mr. Beast. And then Fall Guys went to mobile, so I had to look back at it one more time. And then that was it. But the job's not finished. I knew there was one more game on the horizon, but it just kept getting delayed. Originally supposed to come out in winter of 2024, it kept getting pushed back an entire year until its official launch in November of 2025. And that game is Sonic Rumble. We're going to be looking at Sonic Rumble Party as if you played it today in 2026. Does it follow in the footsteps of what made Fall Guys great? Or does it stoop down to the lows Stumble Guys made standard? There's been some history since its launch in November to now that we need to review before playing. Upon its initial launch, it was review bombed on Steam and Sega claimed it performed below expectations. A really bad start to start your new live service game. Some of the quotes from the official Sega investment meeting was uncertainty in investment recovery, and featuring quality issues with the title, which can be translated to, this game stinks and we don't think we can make our money back. Not a very good sign for the future. Customer acquisition fell short of expectations and it plans to strengthen operations through updates and other measures. Alright, so let's check out their YouTube channel to see if they're following through with that.
Battle. 3 rounds or random, fall off the stage too bad, you abandon. Run mode, just race to the goal, no rings, no gimmicks, pure speed for your soul. Hunt mode, items dropping, gotta grab them quick, enemies chase you, dodge every trick. Team battle, 4 versus 4, side by side, shove your rivals, defend your pride. Ring battle, golden rings, scatter wide, scoop them up quick.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. What else does this game have? Oh, yes, collaborations! Sonic Rumble, it seems, can't even get any good crossovers. They haven't even collaborated with the Sega IP yet at all. I wouldn't want to get messed up in that either, man, I get it. What they do have is Sonic the Hedgehog collaborating with Care Bears. Why are you collaborating with a baby IP? Is that not the definition of being a predator? And the Smurfs. Is this the best that you can do? Other than these strange, lifeless trailers, the game fully rebranded the Sonic Rumble Party during version 1.5. They did this to highlight the new party mode and to focus on more casual play, as well as changing some of the microtransactions to be less evil and more accessible. A feat I don't think they achieved. And so everything looks terrible. From all the information and trailers, none of it actually focused on and highlighted any gameplay, which means there's only one thing left to do, and that is to launch the game. Immediately upon booting up Sonic Rumble, I was blasted with an extra download I had to go through with because, I don't know. Followed up by a bunch of pop-ups for rewards and login bonuses, a Clash of Clans crew that you have to join, a 99-cent Soap Shoes Sonic bundle to buy. It's just shiny lights and bright colors. And after even more animations, you can finally press play. For some reason, I had Golden Sonic in my game, so I equipped him and went to try out the new Party Rumble that the game was literally named after. In the level, I had to score points by collecting Chow, where you and 8 other players slowly walk around a level with moving gates, collecting Chow trophies. After about 30 seconds, that was it. And it was really not fun or engaging in the slightest. It's already apparent by the footage just how ugly this game looks. And yes, I could tell, there's no care in this game already. But why is it not accessible to just go and play the game? So then I went back to the original Sonic Rumble mode. The first game I had was Dash to the Goal, where I held W and was supremely bored through the whole thing. I sincerely cannot tell if it was bots or real people, because everyone was just so bad at the game. This level was clearly the one most stolen from Fall Guys. It even had those sections with the walls that everyone had to push, exactly like how Fall Guys used to do it. In Sonic Rumble's races, they put up barriers in the middle of these giant walls that you have to slowly break down and wait for other players to catch up. Kinda ruins the whole point of a race when you have to wait for your competition. Next was Silent Forest Hunt. I just clicked through the whole thing on these plant bulbs. It was pretty boring again. Sometimes they're bombs, but I mean, clearly didn't matter for me. After every level finishes, you get bombarded by Sonic covering half the screen, telling you about your rings. Like, just shut up, man. I don't even care. The final level was Chemical Plant Ring Battle. Once again, slowly walking through the level, picking up rings that randomly spawn. For a Sonic game, it moves so incredibly slow, and the only other Sonicism, other than the theme, is the homing attack. You know, the move that de-emphasizes skill because you don't have to aim or work for anything. I, of course, smoked a kindergarten class I was competing against in probably the least exciting level yet. This final level was the exact same one I played in all 3 of the full games that I finished. After more nauseating pop-ups after you win, it was time to look at this game's shop.
It gives you a score bonus? 46 bucks?
Oh my god. There's actually no way.
Fucking predatory, evil game.
No, it's so bad.
$46.
If I worked on this game, I would kill myself.
For one skin in this game is $46. Of course, you know, you can buy skins flat out for real money and no coins, but just scrolling through these options, it left us stunned. It just keeps going and going and going, featuring skins and skins and skins.
Mad Hatter Vector Fragment.
You got 10 out of 600.
Can be exchanged for a skin once you collect a certain amount.
10 out of
This
600,
is
dude.
legendary loot.
Is some of the most predatory, scummy practices I've honestly ever seen in a game. In bright red, flashing numbers. How many days and hours you have left to get the skin before it's gone forever. Parents shouldn't let kids near this game. But more importantly, this game should not even be made in the first place. I think after seeing all of that, I was done playing Sonic Rumble and I closed it shortly after. How does it stack up to Stumble Guys and Fall Guys? Probably the worst one yet? I say yet, but I think this is the last we'll ever see of this type of game. It's clear Sega missed the train, and this game will ultimately become delisted and forgotten about in just a couple years. Nobody is talking about it online, because it really is just a disgusting game that felt dirty to play. If you are ever in a position to debate buying a skin for $46, please take a walk outside. The actual game itself is the most mind-numbing experience you can ever have, and is only there for some shoddy dress-up over a kid-approved slot machine. Please do not play Sonic Rumble Party. Please avoid this one with your entire life, and just play anything else. But not Sonic. Nothing Sonic. He pissed me off after this one. And someone should really make a top 25 games list of 25 really awesome games to play. That would be a great idea. Somebody should do that. Good night, loyal viewers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And this officially completes my Fall Guys series. Unless I do another one looking at them in 2026.